Hello everybody and welcome back to 2B2T Museum. And in today's episode I am in Aureus City, the city of gold. As you can see, they had so much that they've paved the roads with gold. And this is one of those really spectacular builds, the sort of thing you see like Fire UK build, amongst other things. And here's the founders, CainesLaw, Tachrev, XCC2, Awesome Monkey, Fit, Spartan 512, he's the guy who does the pony art, and a bunch of others. Must be here all day. Nice, and you see all the stuff here. And anyway, the city was founded in 2015 after Exodus was griefed, leaving CainesLaw and Tachrev homeless. And they came out here and after going to Asgard too and all that. Now, let's just fly up here, because it's nice and quick. Lord Russell's Manor, which is quite spectacular. In remembrance of the Great Animal Massacre. Yeah. One must never forget from where one came. It's actually quite a deep thing. Alright, now where will I go next? There's so much to look at in the city. I mean, you have this massive build over here, and I should remind you, this was made on a survival server. Aureus. I probably pronounced that horrendously wrong. But, you know, builds like this you don't normally see on a survival server. So, you have to admit it's very impressive. And, I mean, let's see, where was my train of thought? It's quite late at night. And I'm just getting distracted by all the nice stuff. But anyway, the amount of time and effort that went into that, I mean, even if you were able to dupe items, it would still take a very long time. And of course, in the real server you can't actually fly, unlike here. But this is a labour. This must have taken months to build. I mean, even, you know, certainly, I mean, if you spent all day, every day for it, it would still probably take a couple of weeks. Maybe less if you had a bunch of guys working on it. But certainly this is one of the more spectacular builds on the server. And of course there's the gold farm somewhere around here, which was built by CainesLaw, which is what basically paid for these streets. And I'll just fly because it's quicker, and well, I want to get this done before I go to bed. Anyway, that seems the start of Fitz Museum. Race a rebuild of it. And Doctor Who's over there. I guess it didn't get finished before the base got griefed. Well, had to be abandoned after the coordinates leaked, and well, the base ended up being destroyed by its own creators to make sure that the actual griefers that were inbound wouldn't get the fun of doing it themselves. Yeah, and this is a massive tree build, which is very spectacular. I remember once trying to build something like this, and I think I gave up when I got to about halfway. I think I still have that save somewhere. It's actually quite impressive. You have to climb the vines all the way up. But certainly this is something for the record books. Can I get out of here? Yes, I can. Anyway, let's see, where will we go next? I think I'll go over here. Fitzpad. Sort of area with some netherwort growing. And let's see, ender chest, you know, all the useful little stuff. And I can't even remember what those things are, although I know what they are. I should. Tachrev's house. And whose is this place? Monkey's Cottage. Alright, and Caines Cottage. I think it's more of a manor than a cottage. And let's come over here. And we have Aureus house. And yeah, I'd say there's quite a bit of skill went into a lot of these builds. Even the small things. Oh, there's something built into here. Let's have a look. It's not really show up on the map. I had to put something here. Some kind of farm, piston farm. Now, where does this go? Yeah, so let's see, forges, and I guess this must be a mine access area. It's actually a very impressive build. I don't think I'm going to go down there. Why not? Descend down to bedrock at a controlled pace. It's at the start of some other construction that never got done, as unfortunately the coordinates for this base got out somehow, so it never really got finished. And let's see, I'll just come up here. And we've just come all the way out the roof. That's actually quite an impressive build. Now over to this large dome over here. And let's see, I'll just get a good spot. Trying to figure out what this was for. Was it just a fancy building? But it's certainly very nice, beautifully decorated, and of course with all the gold from the gold farm and that. And let's see. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see if I can guess what it is. I think there's a lot of things that on the server that were built for the sake of looking good. And well, why not? They certainly managed with this. Now where am I around? There's the wizard tower over there. And a farm. And I guess the other farm, I'll go over there in a minute. And you know, this is the awkward thing when you come into the middle of a city, it's quite hard to look at everything without backtracking constantly. Well, that's a bit morbid. But yeah, this is the wizard tower, I think. At least that's what they're about. It's vaguely ominous looking. Another one of those things that obviously had a lot of effort, time and effort put into it. And another treehouse. Spartan 512's library. I get a distinct Ponyville vibe from this. It does remind me of Twilight's library. Even had a crapper. But anyway, very classy. Now let's come back down here. Is it like a kitchen or something? But yeah, that must have taken quite a bit of time to build, like a lot of things. Yeah, I do believe it's meant to be the Ponyville library. Yeah, I suppose just go have a look at the farms. And here, this is quite big too, and mostly buried in water. They must have taken a lot of sponge to create. It's like something hasn't been repaired here, or maybe it just never was built. Yeah, I think this was the gold farm. And then you have all these chests along here with hoppers. That's what I'm assuming it is. The giant sorting system. But where was the... Wait, where am I relative to everything else? I don't actually know where that goes. I was hoping to find the tunnel that led down to the bottom of this. That seems to be where the hoppers are. I guess it's a death drop, and let's just come down here just for the hell of it. Must head out towards the other farms. And hey, this is quite a long tunnel actually. Wonder where I will end up. Probably should have explored the place a bit before I actually started recording, but it is kind of getting late. Oh, alright, here we are. For entry, verify your kilowatt is disabled. So this is where the villagers would have been. Enchanting. Remove props from my chest first. So you can sort of see how rich this city was. I mean, it has a place like this. The iron farm is... down here. I guess that's what that bit is. I'm not actually going to go down there because, well, we're getting into the video and I kind of want to finish this in under 20 minutes. But this is one of those bases where you basically have to come and see for yourself and probably spend a few hours exploring to see everything. I don't have a few hours, so we'll just have to leave it at that. And this is this open area here. Vertical farm. That's pretty impressive. I've never really bothered doing much with redstone. Sugar farm. And just some more normal farms around here. Actually, now that I see what this is, it's like a big area. I guess it's where they get the horses and stuff. Fast donkeys. Horses. Horse jump. Diversity promotion. Yeah, so an area where you keep the horses. There's the radio tower where, can't remember that from Fitzalitra video, he ends up killing himself. Base camp hallmark established November 2015. Anyway, as I was saying, I remember this from Fitz video where he's mucking around with the elytra. I don't think I'll try anything around there because I'll probably end up jinxing myself and doing a face plant. And I'm guessing this thing over here must be the farm. iron farm or a gold farm, but either way, it's a pretty huge build. Oh, hey, I can get up into here. So yeah, I guess they spawn in here and they sort of fall down here and die, and then everything gets fed into that. And then it all comes into the central area and I guess gets sorted out into whatever you want. Anyway, what is left of this base? I've been over there. Haven't been down there yet, so I'll come down to that, I guess. And here's another farm. Now, I've never really actually bothered to build one of these, even though I know how to do it. But I suppose it's something more because it's such a massive job, and let's put it this way, I'm only ever going to attempt something like that on a creative build, and with a creative build it's not really worth it. But yeah, one thing this map needed, this place needed, was a lot of storage for all the gold and stuff that came out of the various things. Anyway, I think I will go to the finale. Yeah, actually that's better, now I can actually see what I'm doing. So we shall use rockets to get there faster. It's a shame you can't really use the elytras on 2B2T anymore. Well, I think they've been disabled because of the exploits. Yeah, it's Dr. Hooves again. Now, where was I going? No, I'm just not there yet. Looks like some more. I mean, there's a Fluttershy over there. Pony statue. Probably should have come here at the start, actually. I think that's supposed to be Pinky or something. And then here we have Rainbow Dash. Map. It's a giant map art. Anyway, I guess I'll... It's made by Spartan. Yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll leave this here, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel for more daily videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on 2B2T Museum.